Well, hey, look at that. It says we're live. Okay, I gotta go to the split screen. Pull up YouTube.
Got it.
Okay.
Live chat. Oh, you did get Ocean Explorer? Yeah, that's what I got at 4:00 4:20 this morning.
Well, I looked at it. 7 o'clock. No, still down in Detroit. It said.
That was not this morning. It wasn't. It was when I got back from flying the other ship. I says, "Damn, it's moving."
Oh, I thought I looked at it. It was at Detroit. It was still south of St. Clair when I looked. About 7, 8 o'clock.
Guess who was first?
Who's first this morning?
It is AZ.
AZ, good morning. I'm just trying to bring up the chat here, guys. There it is. Just came up live now on this one here. So, okay, cool. Hey, good morning, AZ. Yep, you won. Yes, you did. I'm still down at the trailer, so I'll be heading home later on today, but I got to go down to Port Royal and put a sign up. But it's only about 10, 15 minutes from here, if that.
AZ wants to know what he won there, Paul.
What did I win? Well, today's winner today, you got a free trip to Arizona. Ah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got everything set and going properly. I need to hit my like button, and I need to make you the co-host. Oh, so I can take a deep breath. So AZ, did you see the mini cruise ship I did this morning at 4 a.m.?
Why don't you play it there, Paul? I haven't seen it.
Okay, let me
Oh, there we go. Just lost my headphones. Yep, they're done. Okay, I guess I'm on the regular speaker now.
Let's see, it's the Ocean Explorer is the name of it. The Ocean Explorer, where are you? There you are. Okay, let me screen share. Can you see it, Paul?
Yep, just popped out.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool looking ship.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, there was nobody on deck or around it much because it was, like I say, I did that at like 4:15 this morning.
Yeah, you won't get too many people on that deck. Hey, good morning, Filipina. Bird's Eye Story. It's a different looking front on the ship, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a small cruise ship there, AZ. I think it's only 40 or 50 passengers. Not very many.
I think it takes 170 passengers.
Oh, is it that many? I thought it was just 40 or 50.
I can't remember, but I was thinking like 150, but.
Well, could be.
Yeah. There's the pilot boat right there is waiting for him. Yep.
The reflections there with the water at the back, that's cool. Yeah. Huh?
Yep. Hey, Filipina, how you doing? It's right now. It's AZ and Filipina.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I just I by the time I got done editing and everything, it was like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5:35 or 5:40. It was light out.
Do you know what nighttime is when you're supposed to be sleeping? You know?
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been tracking that ship for so long, you know.
Yep.
In fact, now I didn't take Mia with me. She was a little pissed, but she kind of understood.
Yeah. I can't even lean back because Gracie's right behind me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Vader, he's just right here. Yep. Looking out, I don't know. Keeps looking at stuff, but I think it's just birds. I don't.
I gotta let Mia. I'll be right back, Paul.
Yeah.
I know. I threw your schedule off a little bit too, didn't I?
What's the weather like down there in Arizona today? They're AZ.
Okay.
So Filipina says it's all good there. Raining today in her side of the UK, so she can't fly today. Well, it's nice here. Like, well, I shouldn't say nice, but it's overcast, but no wind. We could fly here, but I didn't bring any drones with me this weekend, so. Yeah, I'm just down my trailer for the weekend, I guess, one day basically. Came down yesterday morning about noon, and I'll be going home this afternoon sometime, but I had to come down, cut grass and stuff. I got some weak areas on the grass, so I'm gonna put some grass seed down before I go today. So, because that way it'll have a week to maybe start before I come back. But it's supposed to rain during the week, so that'll help germinate. So. But anyway, so AZ says 65 degrees at 6 a.m. later will be 100. Oh, it'll be 105. Wow, that's warm, AZ. Well, yeah, they're over the hill. It'll be hot from now on. Yeah. I don't know. That's a little too hot. I like about 70 degrees is what I like, but. Hey, good morning, Laura. Little Llama Laura's in the house. All right. Yeah, I'm still out the trailer right now. So, well, it's only, 9 o'clock here in the morning. So, about noon, 1 o'clock, I got to go to a little town just east of me here, about 10 miles. I got to go put a sign up, like, a real estate sign, and then come back and grab the dogs and go home, I guess, later. But
I had to get Mia's outside, but I had to get her peanut butter for pills. It's her pill time in the morning.
I just had my breakfast, Tim Hortons.
Vader's right there waiting for the cup, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He's watching for something, but I think he hears something. And
well, the sad part is they're still probably looking for your sister, right?
Well, I was up at the house the first thing this morning because I got to use the washroom up there.
Right.
And anyway, she was in the house just looking for her. She couldn't find her anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura's got a new video again today. All right. All right, take a look at the bit.
She must have gone flying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Oh, that's good there, Filipina. She said once she gets her first flight in, she's going to share it here too. That's good.
Oh, there she is, the little princess.
Yeah.
Vader's on your other shoulder.
Yeah, they're both right here. She's bugging me to go back out again. She just came back in from being out running around, but.
Well, you got a little gate there, so she can't.
They can't go off the deck here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I locked the gate. Just got a latch on it.
Okay. I didn't know whether they had free. It's like mine's the yard has got a high security fence, so
we got it right here.
Yeah.
But and Court Vader standing up again because I got Gracie with me. What are you doing, you little shit? Yeah.
There comes Mia back in.
You see
that magnetic screen really works good.
Yeah. AD there said there today it's gonna be 105 there today.
Oh my gosh. I would imagine everything gets hot then.
Yeah.
Especially like if you fly a drone, those batteries got to get really hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where's Closet Boy? A good one there, AZ.
That's funny.
Probably working on his closet. Yeah.
That or Bo, I think Bo's attached himself to Justin, and
well, I think he's been painting and stuff. His mom was living there for a while or something, and she moved out. They're moving bedrooms around, painting.
Yeah, she got her own place. Yep.
Yeah, no kidding. At her age, normally people come out of the closet. Justin just went into the closet.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So AZ, what'd you think of that little cruise shippy thing? I'm still, I don't know whether it was because how late it was, but if you notice, I wasn't all that steady. What I have to get used to on the Nano is the fact that there's a little bit of delay, and so I can't overcompensate. So if you notice when I was going up the ship, it was doing a little bit of a wobble. And I think it's because I've got to just give it a little bit of stick, let it go up the ship. And also, I'm not so sure when the ship's coming down if I need to have it in a ludicrous mode or not. That would probably slow it down from the wobble. But anyway. It is what it is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the sun's trying to come out now.
Oh, I've got sunshine here.
Huh?
I've got sunshine here.
Oh, it was overcast, but it's starting to break up a bit. I was sitting by the fire there yesterday. I seen a big bald eagle circling overhead. I've never seen an eagle down here before. Boy, you could just see its white head there, you know, just clear as day. Well, he wasn't that high. He was only maybe 150 feet.
Yeah.
No bad, get in.
And there's the sunshine here, Paul.
Oh, yeah, I can see all the shadows. So
Yeah.
that's the sun there.
Well, I think it's a little hazy up, but yes.
Yeah. Down here next Sunday, I think it's Sunday or Saturday. I'm not sure. I think it's Sunday. There's a store just down here, about 3-4 blocks or 3 or 4 houses down the street. There's a corner, but they got a great big, huge craft sale. Just going to be nuts around here. It's quite popular. People parking up and down the road. Stuff. Actually, I know one of the vendors that's going to be there. I thought maybe they were going to party here next door last night, but it was actually quiet. They must have their dogs inside because every time you even move around here, they hear something. They got 2 big German shepherds, and that's all they do. Bark, 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 bark all the time. It's just driving my sister nuts, right? Just
let me go to YouTube. Let me go. Yeah, well, let's take a look down at the teeny bar.
hey, Adrian's in the house.
The teeny bar, not much going on down there.
Yep.
Sunday
Hey,
morning.
Adrian.
Adrian.
I don't know where TJ is this morning.
Oh, he's just a bumblebee. Do you know that?
Oh yeah, he's up. He was on Johnny Drone Flyers this morning. He said so.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah. God, the air is just as still as anything. Not a breeze, anything this morning, Paul.
Yeah, there wasn't the flags. There was nothing when I flew at 4 o'clock this morning either.
Yeah, if you can see it, I don't know. Yeah, like look who's on my lap. Huh?
Oh yeah, there's Grace.
He's right here. Right here with Daddy. And Barry's looking up the railing right here. So
You know, what would we do, Paul, if wasn't for our little buddies?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Be a pain in the butt sometimes, but they're worth having it. Yeah. Well, I guess Florida's saying there's rain there too all day. So does Filipina said.
Oh,
We can't
wow.
get rain.
Well, I think at some point in time, I could be wrong, but I think we're going to get some rain. Oh,
Yeah,
Little Llama's it's going to rain all day, huh?
yeah. Well, yeah, they're calling for rain all day tomorrow. 90%, I think it is tomorrow. Yeah, I want to get some grass seed down today if I can.
Let's take a look and see what the weather looks like.
Yeah, Adrian, got my kids here. You just fell off the couch. Did you do fall off? Or, yeah. Yeah. Or west of Chicago and St. Louis, there's some stuff there.
Over here, I see Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's where JD is. He's just south, just a little bit south and west of Kansas City.
Yeah.
A few here, but we're in a clear dome, it looks like.
Yeah, but I think that's up coming right at us in Kansas. Right back. Somebody wants to go outside. You got to.
Okay, if I just put it on fast forward. If you watch it, it's going southerly, but now it's getting bigger. Okay. So at 3, let me see where it is at 3 o'clock. No rain for us today that I can see. There's 3 o'clock p.m. All the big stuff is off to the east. Let's see what Florida's looking like.
Oh, down there, look damp down there in Florida.
Yeah. St. Augustine is not in it yet, but see.
But it's going to be.
I'm going to hit the fast forward there. Okay. Most everything is off the shore.
Yeah.
There's right now current. There's 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Well, it's building up during the day. Whoa, yeah.
Yep. In interior, like on Orlando, like if you go and you look at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, look how it builds, eh?
Yep. So it's let me go back here. See if I still have it up. I may not still have it up. Okay. I'm going to screen share again.
You're trying to keep an eye on Gracie.
Okay, can you see it now, Paul?
Yeah.
Let's back out a little bit. Let's see if it will bring in the UK.
Oh yeah, right there. Look at them.
Yep.
Quite the storm coming through there.
Yep. Let me put it in motion. Now, I'm not exactly sure where Laura is, but if you look at it, it just builds throughout the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like she's gonna have a pretty wet day down there.
Yeah, because it looks like it starts way up here.
Oh. Adrian's looking for a link, eh?
Didn't I put it up in the chat?
No.
Okay, hang on, Adrian. Let me stop that, baby.
Hey, good morning, Bill from Newfound Road. Yeah, well, I don't have my headphones on right now. They died on me, so that's probably why you don't recognize me.
Invite.
JD said, scroll to the top, Adrian. Link is up there, but it's not pinned. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? I didn't pin it?
You didn't pin it, that's all.
Okay, I'll pin it. There it is.
Laura said she's just on the east side of London.
East side of London, huh?
Yeah. So Adrian will be coming in shortly. Yeah, my headphones there. I forgot. Didn't bring the charge cable with me, so. And I'd used it quite a bit at home before I brought it, so. I got some wired ones at home. I want to know if I can plug it into this thing and not use it that way. Just have the wired ones here. Just leave them here all the time. But check it out when I go home.
I'm going to screen share it again, and we'll take a look at Laura's weather. There's London right there.
Yeah, she just what'd you say? Just outside of London, on the east side of London.
The east side of London. It clears up at about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you see it's clear here, and it's off to your west.
Yeah.
But it's pretty heavy there right now.
Yeah.
And then let me stop it when it clears. We'll see what time it is. Okay, I've stopped. That's at 12:50 p.m. I think that's Eastern time. So what time would that be? At 5 to be 7:50.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta go find the dog.
So yeah, it's not going to be nice.
Get up here.
Quite some time. Sorry, Laura, you got that new drone. You can't fly.
Up here.
Okay, Adrian. Yeah, sorry about that. Usually I got so flustered because I was up all night. And finally went to sleep at about, what time was it? About 5:45 or so, 6 o'clock-ish. And I slept until about 8:30, 8:35, 8:40.
Now. Come on, go. Come here. Up. Come here.
Okay, Laura.
Come on, Grace. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on.
You got lots of birds there, Paul.
Huh?
You got lots of bird sounds.
Oh, you can hear birds?
Yeah.
They're just starlings, though.
Oh, okay. Laura said she has plans to go fly on Tuesday.
Yeah. Little Llama Laura said she sent you a picture where she is. So.
Let me see. Hanging with JD, I got the feeling when Adrian gets up on the panel, he's going to rip you a new Oh, Bill. Let me see. She sent me did she send it in Messenger?
No, no. Yeah, the only problem with me using the iPad microphone, you can hear all the sound around.
Not there.
Finally, she's gonna go lay down.
Okay, Laura sent it to me in my email.
Thing here. It's just that.
Oh, yeah, Laura, I see it. But it's in that TikTok format. And
Oh, okay.
and I don't know how to expand it here so that I could show it. But yeah, you got a lot of heavy moisture around there. Oh yeah, I hear the birdies going.
What, birds? That's not for me, is it? I don't hear any birds. I can hear them on the speaker.
That's not mine. And there's just you and I, so it's got to be coming.
You haven't got your thing outside, do you? Your microphone on?
Well, let me check, but I don't have it turned. Well, let me look. Let's see if the. Oh yeah, the speaker's on my end.
Because you're gonna say, okay, it's probably gonna say you're sitting there going, I heard the odd bird, but not very much, because like I've got bird seed out, but I've had one starling here, and that's it. I've seen it.
Because remember we had it on with the thunder from
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. I got a couple cardinals to come around, but I haven't seen them yet this morning.
Here comes Adrian.
There's Adrian. I've got bird seed out, but I've had one starling here, and that's it. I've seen it.
Because remember we had it on with the thunder from yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, Adrian, you've got your
Okay.
your audio from your YouTube is running.
Oh shit! Hold on.
It's okay. Happens to all of us.
That's Paul
I got a
Hodges'
couple
fault.
cardinals to come around, but I haven't seen them yet this morning.
Here comes Adrian.
There's Adrian.
Yeah.
I've got bird seed out, but I've had one starling here, and that's it. I've seen it.
Because remember. There you go.
That's Paul Hodges' fault. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, AZ, and Little Llama, and everybody is in the Filipinas in the house.
Yeah, there's a message for you there.
Yeah, Bill, I don't have a problem. Go ahead and share. Sad part is, Bill, is what you want. If you really want to screen share it and show it, what you should do is join the panel.
You can just do voice only.
Do voice only, and then you can still have share capabilities on the panel.
So what you up to today, Adrian?
My daughter volunteered to go ahead and cook us breakfast this morning, so I'm waiting to see how it's gonna come out, and then after that, I got some batteries charged up. I want to do a little bit of flying later.
Hey, did I misunderstand you? That you were on saying that you were probably going to end up with the Mini 3?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, because I thought you kind of oscillated there, that you're waiting to see how it all falls out. You're not one of those, which I understand, to jump on the bandwagon right off the bat.
No, I'm thinking about the Mavic 3, not the Mini 3. No.
Okay, the Mavic 3. We don't hear much about the Mavic 3 anymore, do we?
Nope.
Exactly. All you hear is about the Mini Pro and the Autel Nano. That's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Paul, can you share that link onto the thing there from Bill?
Yeah.
Oh, Newfound drones coming in on audio.
Good.
Hey, Bill. Oh, he's muted right now. Okay.
Skip ads.
Oh, he's just installing Zoom right now. Okay, yeah, there he is. He's unmuted, so he should be there. Hey, Bill.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
Yep, yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you loud and
All right,
clear.
All right, man. You're not getting no feedback or nothing, are you?
Tours.ca here in Newfoundland.
Oh, someone. There we go.
Great tour.
Just a minute now. Screen sharing started again.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and share? Come on in. Let everybody
God
see
behind
you.
the camera is John.
Okay, Bill, you want me to just screen share it?
Sure, go ahead. Yep.
I want to have your audio, or do you want to talk over?
You can have the audio. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's not nothing's copyrighted or nothing anymore. This is like a vlog style I did. First one I ever did. So, welcome to Newfound Drone Productions. This adventure brings us to Cox's Cove. We took a tour with Four Seasons Tours.ca here in Newfoundland, ran by Darren Park. What a great tour we had. We took the drones with us. We went flying. And if this is your first time joining us, my name is Bill. And the guy behind the camera is John. And our first stop here was Manuel's. It's tucked away behind woods in Newfoundland, western Newfoundland. This is where we got out and took out the drones, so you can enjoy some.
Well, that's some great pictures right there, too, Bill. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice in there, Paul. It really was, buddy.
Is that here in the United States?
What's that?
Newfoundland is just off the mainland coast in Canada.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Are you pretty close to Paul Hodges?
Well,
then?
we get back in the boat. Now we're gonna head over and see some eagles. Yeah, Paul Hodges should come visit. We took. Didn't get much video, but we got a few pictures.
Yeah, there's that eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
What camera were you using on the boat there?
It was only a Nikon. It was junk, Paul. Really,
After the
the camera that I
eagles.
was using. We go to this place. You can see the holes in the side of the cliff where French cannonballs actually hit. This is where the French came through and actually had a cannon shooting range here, apparently.
Damn them French, huh?
Yeah, it is a pretty area, isn't it, Laura?
That
Okay.
really turned out good, Bill.
Thanks,
Well,
buddy.
come
Come around the bend. Here's Woman's Harbor.
You need to do more of those kind of
I'm actually,
vlogs.
when we dock here. Yeah, I don't. That's the first one I ever did, really, right?
Because you've got the capabilities of flying and adding, and your voice is real pleasant on there, and
Thanks,
you're
buddy.
you're knowledgeable, and that's what's important. So many
Thanks,
times,
buddy.
so many times people do a nice
As we
scene,
pack up here
scenic
from Woman's
video,
Harbor, we head back
and
to
it's
Cox's
choppy,
Cove.
chopped up,
But
Yeah.
thanks everybody for joining me.
Yours
and,
is nice and
please
smooth.
like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think
Thanks,
about this
buddy.
video. Special thanks goes out to Darren Park at Four Seasons Tours.ca. Thanks for taking us out, buddy.
Yeah.
That was it.
Great job, man.
Thanks, guys.
That was very good.
But the
Thanks.
thing is that gets me, Bill, that you're creative. You know, to make it interesting. Like it's me, I get to a site, it might be cool, but you have to have that creative ability to know what to capture. You seem
Yeah.
to get that all the time.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
I just like you really make it interesting. That's the thing I'm kind of jealous of because
Thanks, Paul. It means a lot, man. Honestly, it does.
Very, very good. Very good.
So I see Adrian's flying the FPV drone a lot now. Are you
Yeah.
Adrian?
Adrian's flying the FPV. Yep.
But
Yeah, I'm actually getting used to the whole FPV experience. I haven't really flown that much in full acro, Bill, but I've done it a couple times and I did all right. But that third time I crashed it and I almost destroyed the damn thing. So I say the hell with it. I'm not gonna do it until I'm really comfortable with it.
That's right. You got a lot of simulator time on?
I have
trying
zero simulator time with it. I need to learn how to go ahead and set my remote just right when it comes to the sticks, and I'm having a little bit of issue
Little
getting
trouble
that
with
done.
it.
But I saw somebody made a video, and he made it really easy to go ahead and set it up. So I'm going to set it up and do some simulator time and get used to it, and then once I'm good with that, then I'll get on the drum, and hopefully eventually I'll get it. But I'm not
You'll
I'm
get
not
it.
in a rush right now.
You'll get it, man. Just take time, man. I'm not good at FPV, but I do take time,
Well, the other thing that I was always told was the best way to fly FPV, because I don't fly FPV at all. The best way to fly FPV though is you got to be a pincher
Oh,
on the stick,
Uh,
not the thumber.
that could be.
like I am.
But
Because on FPV, it's the smallest movements move the aircraft. Where when you're thumbing, you got a little bit of leeway,
But one thing, Paul, is I know some true FPV drone pilots, and they use their thumb. They be thumbing, and them suckers be doing everything. So I guess you just have to get used to it. Me, I try the whole pinching, and I feel awkward with it. So I'm a thumber. The whole pinching, I just don't. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
And that's when I actually crashed my drone, when I was pinching. But as long as I'm thumbing it, I feel more comfortable with it. But you're right, it takes a lot of concentration when you're thumbing.
I think it takes more concentration when you're pinching, but I'm just used to thumbing though, so it's different. It's just I don't know. My muscle memory learned how to use it when I was thumbing, I guess, and now pinching is it's just foreign.
Plus I'm just give it 30 seconds, baby. Plus I play, my PlayStation, and all you do is thumb with the PlayStation, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
The feel of it.
Well, it's what you get used to, and I've always been a thumber, and I've had lots of people say, well, you could soften up the movements if you pinch and hold your sticks real, because I know some people that pinch at different heights on those sticks to get different precise movements. Yeah.
See, like right here, Paul. Thumbing, I feel good, but when I pinch, like when you pinch, you gotta do this move around. You just get a hold of the whole remote. Pinch, you have to do this number right here, and that's why I feel awkward doing it.
Well, I find myself as I'm getting older, my hands are a little bit more twitchy, so it's like, I get maybe a little bit of a tremor or a twitch in one thumb or whatever, and so it makes it kind of difficult at times. And I noticed with the Nano, when I'm flying it, it's two things. One is because it's Wi-Fi, I have to keep from overcompensating, because what I was doing was I was going up alongside the ship at 4:00 this morning, and I noticed it was doing a little bit of this kind of flying, and it was because it would start to move in a direction and I'd correct it. And it
Open up.
already had corrected. And so then it caused an overcorrection, and I was doing a little bit of that, but
Paul, I find your videos good and precise, really, to be honest. I find your videos awesome, to be honest, around those boats. It takes a lot of skill, man.
well,
Well,
the one I really wanted to get was we were watching, Paul and I were tracking it, was that small cruise ship that was coming up. It spent the day in Detroit yesterday. Then last night I flew late night again. And then I came back and I said, oh crap, it's moving. So at midnight, I started watching it, and it left Detroit, went across the Lake St. Clair and headed up. And so I kind of watched it go past Algonac camera. And then so I went and I laid down, set the alarm for an hour, got up and watched it again, and decided that no sense to go back to bed. I might as well watch it, and went down and caught it. So
Right on. Well, boys, so I'm going to take off because I got to go. I got work to do outside.
okay, Bill. Hey, thanks for popping in. You're always welcome anytime. You know that, Bill. And
Thanks,
even
buddy.
if you don't want to go camera, your voice, because then you can ask specific questions or answer people's questions, and keep up the vlogging. That's great.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Means a lot.
Yeah.
And nice to see Adrian and Paul Hodges and everybody in the chat. Thanks.
Stay
Thanks for
there,
having me on.
Have a good day, Bill.
You too, buddy.
Whoa, who did that? Ooh, Jesus.
Oh, did you see what were you on with last night when Justin just about passed out because his new dog farted in his closet?
Oh, that-
He
No,
had his shirt up pulled like this, and he was fanning the air.
Paul,
Yeah.
come here, baby. I'm proud of this when she made breakfast.
Yeah. What did you have? What'd you make?
She made biscuits and eggs.
All right.
So
That's
so,
That's
So
a
now-
plus. Yeah.
so now, anytime breakfast needs to be done, I'm not doing nothing. She's doing it.
She's
so I
gonna
can
be
relax.
she's gonna be your breakfast girl.
You damn right. She's gonna bring me breakfast right to my bed. Love you, gorgeous. That's my beautiful baby.
What's your baby's name?
This one is Kylie,
Kylie. Okay.
not to be confused with Kylie Jenner. Kylie,
No, that was it.
or the Kardashian hoes. We don't mess with those ladies.
I call them the co-host.
Big boy, did you wash your hands? Did you open our window in the bathroom?
Oh, the window. She's at the door.
Yeah,
I said window.
I heard door.
You got a bathroom. Why you keep using mine? Sheesh.
Lit off a bomb.
Be quiet, little girl.
So have you got any of your kids flying, Adrian?
Oh man, I've been trying to get these little jackals to go ahead and fly with me. They don't want to fly with me
I could put that.
because I keep telling my son or my daughter the time to tell me they want to fly with me, I will literally buy them their own drone. That way they don't have to worry about crashing mine. But they don't want to.
Yeah, I hear you, Adrian. You know, it's funny because my whole family, we're a family of hunters and, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, trying to get my son to get interested, not a chance. You know, I hunted with my dad hunted with his dad, you know, all the way down the line, right? But can't get my son interested at all.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about it, you know, like I'm not old, but I'm not young either. But thing is, I do have some weapons, and you know, what am I gonna do with them? I have to get rid of them before I die because he can't have them, especially here in Canada, unless you're licensed. You know.
Yeah, I've got some guns and stuff in the corner of the bedroom, and what are you gonna do with them, you know?
Yeah.
Now, Paul Hodges, are the rules really strict about hunting over there in Canada?
Oh, they're terrible over here. You gotta have so many different licenses and everything else, like a handgun. You go through to get a handgun here, it's just unbelievable. And but the problem is, you can only use it, you can't just take it out to a farm and shoot it. You can only go to a gun range. And you gotta have what they call an AT&T to go from your house to the gun range and from the gun range back to your house, which is an authorization to transport it.
And
Okay.
it's specific to a time and a date too, right?
Well, if you belong to a gun club, you can get it's good for up to 6 months or something, but you have to
Okay.
keep a plan for it. But don't stop at McDonald's on the way because you get charged. Like,
Now-
you know,
Now, Paul, Hodges, can you guys see out there? We see like a pile of wood and then
Yep.
like a little
Yeah.
dirt pile over there.
Yeah.
Okay, right out there, Paul. I take just about every single one of my guns and I do some range target practice right out there. And I have several sheriff that actually live close to here. And I remember that I had a couple times where I had a couple of buddies of mine, we are there making a little bit of noise, just popping rounds left and right.
Yeah.
And some idiot decided he wanted to come to my property. Now, keep in mind, Paul Hodges, if I'm shooting outside in my house, you can hear it, but not as loud. You know what I mean?
yep.
So this guy lived like 2 streets way on the other side. He gonna come to my property over here while we shooting, telling me about how I'm waking up his daughter because I'm making too much noise.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Number
But
one.
here-
Then number two, he told me, this is what I need you to do. He said he only wanted me to shoot from this time to that time. So I'm letting him talk, run his mouth. He literally walks up to where I was inside my property. So when he did that, I went ahead and I grabbed him by his collar and I tell him to get the fuck out of my property before, you know what I mean, he gets fucked up. I kicked
Yeah.
him out. 2 seconds after, or maybe about 2 minutes after, the sheriff comes to my house talking about somebody was shooting the guns illegally. So I showed the sheriff what I was doing and how we were shooting. He told me, "God, you guys are doing it safely. Keep on going. I've been shooting all my life." The second he even got in his vehicle, his patrol car, we started shooting again.
Yeah.
So here
Wow.
in Florida, on my
Your
side of-
property, yeah.
yeah, my property. As long as I do it safely, because I have a backstop, I could shoot into there every day, all day. Yeah, night, morning, afternoon, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, we had it like here, if you have a handgun license here, which is restricted, that's an open warrant. The cops can walk into your house anytime and say, "Where's the gun?"
Oh shit, not here.
Oh, yeah. And once a year, down my sister's, she's out in the country. There's a farm wraps around her property, but I know the farmer really well. He's a really good friend. And once a year, we sight in the black powders just before the deer hunt. Last year, we had the cops come down, told us we had to stop because neighbor was complaining we're making too much noise. We do it for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, one day, once a year. And they told us we had to come back and stop.
The thing is, Paul, is that you mentioned you gotta have your license and your restrictive license. You gotta have two.
But there's you only, if you have a restricted license, that covers shotguns, rifles, and handguns. If you have what they call a PAL, it's a possession license, then you can only have rifles or shotguns. You can't have a handgun.
I think those rules are trash. And then you say that they can, once the government or the police know that you have it, they can come to your house anytime.
Yeah, they can walk in your house anytime.
They don't even need permission or warrant or nothing.
Nope, it's an open warrant.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about the rules in Michigan. I know in Michigan, they're kind of strict. I've been hearing they're kind of strict over there in Michigan, Paul. I don't know. In Florida, it's a lot different, but I keep hearing that in Michigan, especially in Detroit, they have the gun-free zone, whatever the hell that means, and then
Yeah.
where you're not allowed to have X, Y, and Z. But here in Florida, we're not like that.
Yeah, and down here too, to get a license, they'll call your wife and your and a close friend to make sure you're stable before they'll give you a license.
Yep, Sarah's in the chat. Say good morning to everybody, and Curtis Dart has joined us. In
Yep.
the-
Yeah. Curtis said he'll take all our guns off our hands. Paul.
Well, it's a long haul.
Yeah. Yeah, Australia's really bad, I think, for guns. They took everybody's guns away. I think even shotguns.
Yeah.
Now,
Now- Now, Adrian, do you open carry or no?
Here in Florida, the government have actually been trying to pass that open carry law, but unfortunately, we got these idiots, liberals, who do not want that to happen. And their excuse is that I really don't understand how a lot of this government actually work, Paul. I think they're just a bunch of freaking morons. But and you know, I know that you've been hearing about how a lot of female students, you know what I mean, in college, they begin rape and they get assaulted and they get hurt by, you know, a whole bunch of these idiots. So they're trying to make the argument that if you have your permit, you're not allowed to have the gun while you're in school. But if you live in a dormitory, that's considered your home. Why aren't you allowed to have your gun with you? You see
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
question. No, that's a good question. And the
No, I
sad
mean,
part,
correct, because you pay, I mean, you pay all this money to go to that school. You live there, you pay to live there. I mean, you are allowed to have your car, you're allowed to have every other thing, but you're not allowed to have your gun in case somebody want to, you know, harm you. So they're trying to make this, well, they're young, they're teenagers, you know what I mean? They're young, they might get drunk, they might get high, and then they shoot up the whole school. Well, that's not the case. We all responsible. If somebody does that, then hey, you know, take it up, you know what I mean, in front of the judge. But
Yeah.
don't tell me that I can't have my gun with me to protect myself. And then when they get raped, a lot of the time they get away with it because they
well,
never.
the sad part of it is the liberals don't want you to even defend yourself or your property.
no, hell, around here, if you shoot somebody even in your house, you'll be charged. Yeah.
Curtis says, good morning, Sarah. And he also said that over in Australia and where else did he say? England, you can't have a gun at all.
A lot of the cops in England don't even have guns.
No, all they got is a freaking stick. That's
Yep.
it.
I'll probably carry tasers now.
Yeah, Paul, because they're gonna go ahead and come to a gunfight with a freaking stick, and hopefully
Yeah.
they will stop, right?
Yeah, bring a knife to a gunfight.
Then they'll come over there with a freaking taser or some pepper spray. But yeah, the criminal got a freaking gun. Good job with that. Good luck with that. Hey, Sarah Stickley, how you doing?
I have a carry permit. I can carry anytime, but I don't. It's something I would carry in if I felt threatened someplace, but I don't go anywhere, so I don't.
Yeah. But the way the government's going now with all the crime rate, it's almost pay to have a freaking gun with you all the time.
Yeah, see, I've got it where I can tuck it. It's got a holster to go inside my pants.
Hey, you can't do that here in Canada. It's got to have a trigger lock, and it's also got to be in a lock.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that hilarious? Well, that's like, even if you have a gun in your house,
Yep.
you have to have it secured. So what the hell's good having a gun in your house if it's locked in a lockbox?
Yeah, it's got to have a trigger
Yeah.
lock and in a lockbox, and the ammunition has to be stored separate.
Well, what I like about this gun is I've got the laser sight on it.
Yeah,
You just
Now-
hit the button below the trigger guard here and the laser.
Now, Paul, is that a Taurus?
Is that what?
The gun, is that a Taurus?
It's a Ruger, SR9C.
Okay. It kind of looks like a Taurus. I have 11 different handguns, so I have quite the choice for me to go down, carry which one I want to carry,
Yeah.
daily. I just try not to carry my Springfield Armory. That is the 45 1911, because unfortunately, with all the shit going on, 45 caliber ammo is extremely expensive right about now.
Yeah.
They're charging a lot to go ahead and buy a box of 50 rounds.
I
Yeah,
used
Curtis
to, I
doesn't
used
have
to, I used to carry and it was the 11-inch Colt Python, nickel plated. That sucker was huge, great big gun.
Now, what state is Curtis in? Because he said that they have open carry over there, unconcealed.
He's out in Washington, isn't he?
Okay. I
Washington
don't know. I know
State.
that there's several, like Colorado, Texas also have open carry. I believe Ohio do too. South Carolina as well. But I don't know about any other state.
Yeah,
So
Laura,
again-
you're right there. So
They've been going back and forth, Paul, to make it legal here. But again, the liberals just keep beating the Republicans each and every time.
Yeah.
They always making an excuse, always some bullshit excuse, and then the judge falls for it. And then the judge is probably one of those liberals anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. More than likely.
God, nice day out right now. Should have had my drone. Damn.
Yeah. That's all we need is somebody telling us what to do, right?
Exactly.
Well, leave it up to the Democrats. Won't have any guns at all.
I just think it's a bunch of BS, Paul.
Yeah.
You see what happened in Buffalo yesterday, or what? Some idiot down there fucking shot.
Oh yeah. It was a racist thing, wasn't it?
Well, because the guy was white, and he shot 11 black guys.
Well,
There
it
were two
wasn't only that. He did some kind of a manifesto or some goofy thing.
white guys. Yeah.
Hey, here comes Mr. Stickers himself, Justin in the closet, Stickley.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time, Laura.
Don't tell me that Jack has Justin about to jump in.
Yeah, Justin's he's about here.
I was trying to pop the chat out.
Shut up.
What?
Shut your freaking mouth.
Let me tell you what to do, Adrian.
Hey,
Oh, when you were talking.
Justin, the funniest thing happened is when your dog farted last night. I mean, that
Oh
was
my God, that smelled so bad.
Welcome to owning a dog.
That was hilarious.
Now, Justin, wasn't that you that farted? You sure was the dog?
No, that was definitely the dog, and that fucking reeked.
When you did it, did he turn around, look at you, kind of smile a little bit?
I believe Justin went ahead and made him fart, Paul, and now he want to blame it on the dog.
Oh, okay.
What's up, JD? What's
JD's
Crazy.
been in the chat for a while. Not real active, but in the chat. He's been there.
Yeah, he hasn't been on any of the live shows in the last like 3-4 days.
AZ's been irregular here, and Little Amalora, it's raining there, so she's hoping it's going to clear up. She said maybe Tuesday. And Filipina, she's in England. She was in the chat. Curtis Dart. Hey,
Actually,
Curtis,
not a bad,
how's the
idea.
toe coming, Curtis?
It's actually not a bad idea there, AZ.
Justin, you got 3 minis?
Well,
Two.
technically, yeah, I do have 3.
Okay, you said no, and now you said technically you got 3. Do you or do you don't?
No, I do have 2 mini twos, but Brad's got my other one right now.
Say that one more time, because you
I
sound like
said
you
I
got-
technically do have 2, but Brad has my other one.
Hey, get that dick out of your mouth. The way
Well,
you
he's
talk.
got the mini one and 2 mini twos, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but Brad has my other mini two right now, my crashed one.
Who the hell is Brad?
Brad Austin.
Oh, okay. Is he fixing
He's
it?
testing his laser machine on it to see if we can do engravings on the bodies of drones with a
Okay,
laser.
Okay. 10-4, okay.
Oh, Curtis, sorry to hear that. Curtis's toe isn't getting any better. He says not good.
No, I said AZ, what you said, I said that's not a bad idea. You said I should change my channel name to Justin's Closet. It's actually pretty catchy though. Like if you were going to do a whole theme around that, something like that.
And you know what, little Llama Laura, that is true. The dog owners always blame the dogs for their shit when the owner's actually doing it, but the poor dog cannot defend himself.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like Justin, he's a pretty nasty dude.
So it's not, wait, hold on. So it's not the bird shitting on David's head. It's actually Laura doing it. She's just blaming it on the bird.
You see what I mean?
Okay. I just want to make sure we're clear here that the animals are never at fault.
Poor dog. So Paul Hodges, how did the flight win yesterday?
Oh, good. I still haven't edited them yet. I got to go home and do it maybe
Okay.
tonight. So
Now, if you don't mind me asking, Paul, anytime you do a job, I'm assuming you get paid right away.
I bill once a month.
He invoices once a month.
Okay.
Well, because I do a lot of real estate. The signs, the posts and stuff.
Yes, sir.
I got about 5 or 6 companies that I do that for. I've been doing it for about 14 years now. So, but I never have to chase anybody for money, so which is good.
I got you. Now, hey, Justin, if you read the chat, David, is he trying to say something?
Oh yeah, I was about to answer him. Well, Brad has the other mini too, but I mean, if you have something to test it with and you're confident you could do, like if you have an old drone that you're not using or whatever, and you want to test it out and try it, and if it works, I'll send you one of my drones to let you try it. But me and Brad don't even know if it works yet or not. We're both confident that it can be done. It's just he's actually said yesterday on somebody's live show that he was going to try it this weekend. And Laura, I'm eating Paul's inspired by Paul Murray,
There
a
you go.
breakfast bowl inside a tortilla.
There you go.
There you go.
That makes it easy. You just take the tortilla wrap, get the breakfast bowl ready, put it in the wrap, and fold it up. That's good. You know what I do sometimes to spice up my breakfast bowls is I get the one that has everything, the loaded, the breakfast bowl. I take a little, and I take like a couple of spoonfuls of Campbell's mushroom soup. Now put it in another little bowl and mix it with a little hot water, and then I'll put that over top and mix it up. It's good.
Don't forget your ketchup, Paul.
Yep. Well, ketchup on the other one, Chip.
Well, see, I always get the meat lovers and
Meat
the
lovers.
steak ones.
Yep.
But I always just freaking take a healthy handful of cheese after I cook it, and I throw it on top, put the plastic back over it, and I stick it in the microwave for about 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
And then I'll split it between 2 tortillas.
Paul, that is a lie. He takes a whole freaking pig and he eats it once a day.
Well, have you've seen the master? Where do you get that big burrito you had the other day that was as big as a basketball?
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I'm sure Adrian's probably been there before. I mean, it's all there.
Chipotle, I love going to Chipotle to get the
Yeah.
rice, the beans and the fajita chicken or the beef. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, it is. They probably have Chipotle up where you're at, Murray. They're a big company like any other one.
Hey,
do have-
Curtis, how you doing? Curtis has
actually-
joined us on the panel.
They actually got several in Gainesville, so yeah, they got quite a few. How you doing, Mr. Curtis Dart?
Sup, brother Adrian?
Hey, Curtis.
Yeah, that's right. Keep that shit straight. That's right. There you go. We're not like Paul Hodges trying to be cool with a little shit turn. We go straight.
Yeah. I don't think we have any Chipotles here in Canada.
Well, AZ said he's going to start testing his laser machine out on some different materials. He said he wants to do some laptops and different things like that. I think that would be a good little thing, man, because I think if you could put a nice little design into a drone, people would really like that. Especially people like Adrian that don't sell their drones. Man, imagine you coming up with a badass fucking channel logo and just engraving that right into your drones.
I got a couple of people that do that. Justin, they actually did it on their iPhone in the back. You know, their guns, their laptop. They you know what I mean? The cups, they do some pretty amazing freaking work.
Yeah, you have to test it on different materials because every plastic's a little different, you know.
Correct.
And I don't know, I've yet to find anybody who's ever done it on a drone, but everybody thinks I'm fucking nuts for wanting to do it. And I think if you know what you're doing, like AZ, and you know what temperature and all that, you can do it.
I think it would be interesting, like even on an ROV, like Curtis's. You know, he could have his name on his ROV.
Yeah, but
So the fish would know who I am.
Yeah, the fishies. Yeah.
Well, there's no reason why, too, that you cannot etch a battery. There's just no reason. If you know what you're doing with that laser, there's no reason you couldn't etch your 1 and 2 and 3 right into your batteries and know what number your batteries are.
Yeah, but my luck, you get a drone laser name on it, go right through and burn your boards out.
Yeah. Have you seen a LiPo battery fire?
Oh, they can be nasty.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Why? The laser etching machine's literally going to go hair thin into that plastic and it's going to do it in an instant.
Well, you want to make sure you got tested first before you did it.
Have you ever watched those laser machines, though? They literally go and they're done.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, and that's why I
the
said
battery's done.
And the battery. Yeah, and there goes the battery.
You guys are just scared. Look how thick that plastic is. It ain't even going to go a hair's thin as a hair into that plastic.
Yeah, you could put the number on it and the day you bought the battery and everything else.
AZ's gonna buy some like some bodies of some drones and test them out that way. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Buy just the body replacements.
Or if you got a battery that you haven't used or is garbage now, you could always test it on that.
Yeah, and see, AZ says good idea to number the batteries by laser. Going to test it out. I'm telling you, if he's confident in it, I'm confident in it.
Yeah, you could put the date and the number on there. In other words, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you go to replace a battery, you just get a new battery, and you could use that number again, like number 1, but it would have a different date on it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, all AZ would have to do is take an old drone battery, a DJI battery, which I'm sure he has one laying around that's no good, tear it apart, take the innards out, and just keep the plastic shell and test it on that. I'm sure he's got some dead batteries laying around. I mean, as many drones as he has to have a couple bad ones laying around. Yeah, he said they even take rust off the metal very easily. Yeah, I've watched the laser machines do that. It makes that metal look brand new again.
Yeah.
Same way they take tattoos off too, right? You ever watch one of those videos?
Yeah.
They laser somebody's tattoo.
Yeah. That looked like it hurt.
They said it does hurt. I think it's just like getting a tattoo. It probably depends on what part of the body it's being done on, right?
If you got a tattoo in the first place, getting it lasered off should be no big deal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's probably like getting a tattoo. I'm sure it's more painful on the side, on the ribs, or on the neck, because there's certain parts of the body when you get a tattoo are super sensitive. Like getting it on your ribs really hurts from what I know a few people that have done that said.
Is this a crop circle there, Curtis?
No, I'm working more on that. The futuristic stuff,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and I got inspired yesterday.
oh, the
Oh, it's a bumblebee.
So I made a bumblebee model.
There you go.
No, I want somebody to sing and do it, and I can put their face on it.
Yeah.
Strip the audio off the original video.
I'll get TJ to do it. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
No, we got to do something original.
Yeah, TJ would do that. I don't know. Paul might do it. He was singing him most of it yesterday. Murray was.
Now we got to come up with a whole new thing.
Like
Oh, come on, don't crash on me. There she is.
I mean, all you need to do is have TJ come on the live and then everybody mute themselves and have him just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's my little guy. There we go. That's what I originally had in there. By the way, these triangles are these squares you see? Those are called nulls. You use those to attach to an object and make it move around.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll stop share here.
Well, AZ, I'm assuming that it's probably not the plastic's the same as what's on the drone. So I guess if you figure the drone out, it'd be pretty much universal on the batteries. Then.
I'm a fat bumblebee.
All right, Laura, we'll come up and sing the song then. She
Yeah,
said,
Laura. I love
you
KFC.
likes the KFC. Oh, Laura, if you could go to some of the like mom and pop places that have like bomb food in the US, you would hate fast food restaurants.
I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee.
What is this? Oh God. That's some shit that I'd do in the
Oh
store
yeah,
right there.
I saw this earlier too.
I bet you would, Justin. You're welcome. Whoop your ass.
Bumblebee.
You'd probably be like, stop it.
TJ would lose it over that one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat KFC.
See, that's just a TikTok filter.
I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat my KFC. Oh, I'm
They
Yeah, I don't
just,
need it.
there's
I don't
one
need a
that's
filter.
that's one that isn't the full length one, but which one? I think it's this one's the full length one.
time to be alive.
Laura, did you make this or did somebody else make this? Or did you just repost it on your profile?
Turn into honey. The queen gives me money. Gonna buy some chicken.
But think about how many times as Murray has played this. This is what you're gonna think about when you go to the chicken places.
Yeah.
You're gonna be singing the shit to yourself in the drive-thru.
I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat my
Pay
KFC.
me the celery.
My KFC.
Pay me the celery.
Time to be alive, working for the hive, spending my hours flying to flowers. I'm a pollen collector, searching for the nectar, turn into honey. The queen gives me money. Gonna buy some chicken, the one that's finger licking. Oh, I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat KFC. Spare me the celery. I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat my KFC. My KFC.
Oh, wow, that's nice, AZ. It's a nice little machine.
hilarious.
AZ put a link in the chat of his laser and cutting machine that he bought. He actually bought it on, he invested in it on Kickstarter a few years back, and he's just now getting it.
Did you guys see the video that Hanging with JD made? He had like a drone that also like a little toy car that flies as well.
Oh yeah, he flew it around in the parking garage.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
It was only like $30, but I told him, I said, when
Well,
he
that shit
did the
looked nice,
unboxing
Justin.
of it. Yeah,
It
but
looks
when he
pretty
did the
nice, man.
unboxing of it, the controller looked really, really nice, but then the car looked really cheap. It was kind of weird because the controller looked like it was way nicer than the car. But yeah, the
But
thing
it's
flew
nice.
around.
Now that you ride it, that's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's not a bad price though for only $30.
Hey, Curtis, that animation you did of the Bumblebee, I would think you'd be able to use like a face off or face whatever and put somebody's face on the front of that thing, couldn't you?
Oh no, I don't. I can just animate it right in there.
Oh,
I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need
Who
all
would-
that stuff. I can do it
Who
right
would
away.
put faces on people and do such a thing?
I know
Yeah,
who would do some
Justin.
shit like that. Who?
Actually, all I need is somebody just face the camera, and then I cut out their mouth and their eyes and put it right on there.
Oh, yellow pinch. All right, cool.
Never do something like that. That's
Who would dare do that, right?
all right. Exactly.
Justin.
Who would pull people's
Justin
faces
come-
off of YouTube?
Justin comes out of the closet just in time to post one of those, you know?
And I'm just saying, who would go on YouTube and pull somebody's face and put them in a just a crazy situation? Adrian, did you see Chris's Chris
you an
Sunwise Water Media?
You an idiot. You an idiot.
Not even gonna lie, he shaves the goatee off. We might need to go out on a date.
You a straight idiot.
Well, I won $6 off the 4 bingo tickets last night. So I got 6 out of my $12 back.
That's going in the wrong direction there, Justin.
Hey, yeah, but the other day I bought a $2 ticket and won $90 off a $2 ticket. Did you see that there was a kid in Orlando who bought one of those $2 50 times tickets and won $1 million?
Oh my goodness.
Friggin' 21-year-old kid. Don't worry, he'll be broke in 6 months.
You're just,
No,
21 years old.
hey,
what?
Justin, give him 90 days.
Yeah, I
21
can
years
take my-
old.
Overpushing it, isn't it?
What'd you say, Curtis?
I said he's just hoping.
Open, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, at 21 years old, I doubt he'll be any bit responsible with that money. I'm not going to say he won't.
Well, what is
I
it?
know there are responsible kids that are that age, but
What is it? 90% of everybody that wins big in the lottery ends up going broke within, what is it, 18 months to 2 years?
well, if I ever won the Mega Millions, like for a few $100 million, I'd be dumping all my money into Elon Musk.
Oh,
I'd
look at there.
immediately
There's
start
the,
buying up
there's,
stocks.
there's
Which one? So right now I have the middle one that's in the scene, but can't make up my mind which one to actually put in there. You guys have a preference?
I like the one you picked, the middle one, but that other one on the left hand side of that is interesting, but it's not as colorful.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I can change up the color and stuff.
Because I like the fact it's got a turbo thrusting hole in the back end of it. Like
The drone looks like a tiny hawk with a 50 cal on it.
Yeah.
Looks just like a tiny hawk.
Let's see. We could
AZ, did they change any of the like anything about the printer since you first invested in it?
yeah, it's so dark I'm not even sure it would show up in the scene.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The drone might, because it's a pretty bright orange.
It's right there, you can barely see it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'd have to change up the colors in it.
Or
Maybe
if you
change,
put
or
day-
change the drone to black and white. In other
Or
words,
do-
like the orange would be white and that would be in the scene.
See, what's hard with his scene there too is it's dark, plus
Like
all the
brighten it up,
buildings
too.
are kind of black.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of back color to really make anything super stand out.
Let me move it down and forward so it fits in the scene.
Like if it was daytime in the scene, you'd be able to see the drone, I think, a lot better. But
Well, it's
he's
gonna
going
be-
for a nighttime thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be raining and also. There we go.
I'll be back in a minute.
It doesn't really fit.
Hey, Curtis, is that like AutoCAD?
Similar. I mean, it's not the same thing.
Okay, because that's what my brother does for a living. He does AutoCAD because he's a architecture. He does all the drawing for a whole bunch of different houses and businesses, and he uses AutoCAD.
So yeah, AutoCAD's for it's for creating 3D mesh. Let me make this a little bit larger and brighten it up some.
He does some amazing freaking 3D models of houses. Then he does the printing, he does the calculation. It's amazing how he does everything with a keystroke on the computer.
I think that looks a lot better. All right, that's enough of that. But I had to show off my Bumblebee.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, whenever you guys are ready to do it, we don't need a freaking filter. We'll just do it for real. We'll do our own. I'll figure out what the beat was and we'll make something similar.
That girl's beating that girl's butt, right? What the hell's going on there?
There's lots of people standing
Are they
outside.
fighting?
No, she turned around and she was slapped. Now she's bending down, and the other one was tapping her butt. And the one girl liked it. The one in the blue on the bottom left corner, it's facing away out to the street. The one and right in front of her was tapping her on her butt. Those people got tired of waiting. They left. And see, this is where JD needs to be there. And this guy right there, he should be saying, well, just take a seat anywhere and we'll be with you shortly. You know, we're a little short-handed or we don't have enough.
Yeah, who's down here? Old folks drinking in the morning.
Yeah. Well, they have a nice breakfast. They Nero's Waterfront Cafe. They breakfast, lunch, and
Oh,
full
they didn't
box.
want to wait.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That girl was the one that was getting her butt slapped right there,
Who was?
right there in the blue, right there
Oh.
walking away. This girl was slapping her butt.
Well, you have more people walking away.
Yep. See now that she's had enough.
Well, they just lost about 6 customers.
Yep. Yep. And if you figure, because you looked at, Paul pulled the menu up, it's not cheap there. Martinis are $17, but I think the breakfast, they give you a nice big breakfast, but it's not cheap either. It's like $15, I think, wasn't it, Paul?
I'm not sure.
$15 for breakfast isn't bad.
I'm a fat bumblebee that love KFC.
There you go.
I can't believe how many customers they just lost.
Yep. Walk away. You snooze, you lose. The key to a good restaurant business, as Curtis well knows, get them in a seat. Get them in the seat, you know?
Yep.
Especially, I mean, look at the, it's just unbelievable. Because I mean, look at all of these open places to sit. And even over here in the window, they got a bus tub sitting on a table right there, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely a Mr. Murray. You can see it now.
Yep. It's misting. Yep. Just started, didn't it?
They got those around Legoland for the summertime. You can go stand underneath them. They have these huge misting machines, and you can stand underneath them, and they cool you down while you're walking around.
But that's just a travesty. Now these people are going to walk up there, and they're going to get tired of waiting. See, here's the breakfast. They look good.
Why are they making them wait?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand them making them wait if it's like a Friday or Saturday night when it's real busy. But when it's like this, they should just be able to seat themselves. They should change it up to where you can seat yourself on the non-busy times.
And those people are just going in.
They're like, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm not
My
waiting.
wife and I go to Denny's all the time, and it's if we want to seat
What's up,
ourselves, we
buddy?
don't care.
What's up, buddy? What's up, big guy?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, Curtis. I mean,
Get off me, man.
those 12 or 15 people probably cost them $200.
Yep.
All right, calm down. Calm down. All right. Shh. Hyper boy. Big old hyper boy. You just want to play, huh?
Oh, looky there. Looky, his buddy. That's Justin's new pupper dog there.
He's such a good boy, too. Come on. You want to wrestle right now. What? What? Right, calm down. Calm down.
Hey,
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
you still got your Air 2S?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I had to get another one, but yes.
I got a question for you, and that goes for you too, Justin. So you have the Mavic Air 2. Have you ever had your batteries close to one another and then they get warm, they get hot?
No.
No, I've never had that.
I don't know if maybe the sun was beaming on this damn table, but when I had him, let me show you exactly what I did. Because I don't know if I'm tripping or going fucking nuts, but they were hot.
Well, what kind of surface were they sitting on?
And
Always
I had him
grabbing
all
that.
facing like this, Justin, one another like this right here. Like butt to butt.
Ish.
And then this morning when I picked them up, they were hot. I'm like, what the fuck? The sun is not beaming. The table was hot. And all I had them is like that, just close to each other.
Interesting. No, because I keep mine in a nice little straight line on my shelf, and they've never.
And I'm wondering, like the sun was not shining. The table was hot or warm. And they were all hot. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well,
have
you
them
got your
sitting
two
like-
connectors that were butted up against each other. I bet if you put them
Were
with
they,
the top ends, not,
Yeah, but they're not touching, Paul. They were not touching.
no, but that close enough.
were they sitting? They were sitting like this, right? With the
Butt to
Butt to
butt. Yeah,
butt.
butt to
Butt
butt.
to
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah, Adrian, it could have been making a slight connection being that close.
That's what I'm thinking. And they were warm. They were hot. Like, what the fuck? is
Because
going on?
I have mine in a line like this on my shelf, so they're not, the connectors are nowhere near each other.
Yeah, correct. You have it right here and right here. That's fine. But
Right.
I had it butt to butt, connected to connector like that, just chilling, and they were
Well,
warm.
especially in a humid situation with moisture in the air,
Yeah.
it's connected. Oh, look at Paul Hodges. Paul Hodges got his baby there.
Oh,
AZ says it's discharging, Adrian. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
if
it
they
could be-
discharge it, if they discharge it, they're not gonna get that warm like that. I mean, they were warm, like I was flying outside.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
I'd never put them butt to butt like that.
And it scared the hell out of me. So I took him out and I got the fan blowing on it to cool him off.
AZ said no, jackasses. It's discharging. Why would you call Adrian a jackass?
Oh, he said Justin and Adrian. Never mind. I'm not the only one.
I don't know. I was just assuming. I've never noticed my batteries getting warm like that. I guess I maybe just never picked them up while they were actually discharging. I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I guess, hey, you learn something new every day.
My KFC.
I'm gonna give me my damn KFC. That's right.
Working for the hive, spending
I know. I think Murray just works for KFC, and I think he's like subliminally trying to get us to go buy some KFC.
to honey. The queen gives me money. Gonna buy some chicken.
I just think
Shut up,
it's
AZ.
hilarious. Those people do some damn great voiceovers. I swear to God.
I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee who likes to
I'm
eat
a bumblebee.
Spare me the celery. I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat.
Okay, spare me the damn celery. Give me some damn chicken. The hell did Justin go?
I just like that. Can you tell?
Justin, where are you, jackass?
Everybody else likes it too. It's pretty popular.
Yeah, Laura said a whole bunch of people have done that same video.
Yeah, AZ John, dude. Hey, David, I'm actually keeping an eye on him. That's why I'm calling him up to see what the hell is going on. Because again, I've never put him butt to butt like that before, but I've never had him get hot like that either.
Yeah, I just think you're talking about just micromillimeters where the connection would be that side by side, you know?
Oh, no, careful with that, AZ. I'll call you a jackass.
AZ wanted to know if you saw the link he posted for you, Justin.
Hey,
No,
Curtis, what state are you in?
I'll look at it now, AZ. I was
Washington.
outside.
What state are you in?
State of Washington.
Okay, I didn't know that Washington had an open carry.
Yep.
I just learned something new. I did not know that. Because I
Oh,
thought
that's-
that by Washington being so damn liberal, they would not have that.
Washington is not as liberal as you think we are.
Well, that's how they make it sound.
Well, that's
Well,
just the
neither is-
news. You shouldn't be listening to the news.
I hear
Well,
you.
neither is California. I mean, most of Northern California is not liberal. That's why the whole top of the state wanted to annex themselves away from California.
Just like every place
Like-
else, it's the people that are whining and crying that you're hearing about.
Well, unfortunately, it's a lot of the cities, and that's where the biggest populations are. That's why a lot of states get the issues that they have. It's not because of,
Well, is Seattle getting bad, Curtis?
Oh yeah, yeah. The wife and I usually around Christmas time we'll go to Seattle and hang out, and not the last couple of years. We're not going anywhere near it. They're trying to they want to turn the whole state into a socialist state.
Well, is that Washington State where they had the Summer of Love, or
No, you're thinking about San Francisco. It's about in the 60s.
No. Just recently where it turned into, remember they surrendered the streets downtown to the,
Oh
No.
yeah. That mayor is no longer with us, by the way.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm situation that kind of happened here and in Portland. Just the right people were in power, the wrong things happened, not the right things happened. And then the liberals got all in an uproar about everything, and it was like, wow, I can't believe it escalated like that. Any other state would have just shut it down like they should have, not let it carry on. But yeah, we have one council member, Asama Shawant. She wants to be she's from India, and she wants to turn us into a socialist state so bad that she's even told an open letter to what's the guy from Jeff Bezos. She said, you should turn over Amazon to us so that we can use the profits from Amazon to feed and house the homeless.
No,
She
thank
said
you.
she said he's made enough money. He should turn it over
Yeah.
to her so she could feed and feed.
Yeah, like that shit's gonna happen.
It's like you're gonna give people free stuff. Why work if you're just gonna give it to them for free?
Yep.
Yeah, nobody should be rich in her world. We should all be poor.
Well, and that's the other thing that
Cool.
bothers me is the national statistics, they say that unemployment's down. That's because they get money for everything else. They don't, why work and be counted as unemployed when you can just get the freebie stuff,
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. No, once you get outside of the towns and stuff, the population is not as big, but yeah, we, it's kind of, I want to be careful what I say here. The people who don't have jobs have time to complain and whine and everything else. The people that are working and we're too busy working.
don't have time for the nonsense. Yep.
Right. Otherwise, we'd have to take off work and go protest. And when they start messing with our guns and stuff like that, we
Yeah.
come out. It's like, okay, because our bosses own guns too, and they're like, okay, everybody's got to go down and march on the Capitol building because this ain't gonna stand.
Hey, Adrian, do you see that Paul Hodges has his beagle on a electronic leash?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
nice.
My wife wants to put that on me.
Matt was looking to invest in one of those for Tim.
So,
That way I don't
Curtis,
get too far
your,
away.
your toe is not better. Is that what you were saying?
No, it's worse this morning. It's swollen up pretty good.
I need to go to the emergency room again.
Maybe.
Well, it's sad. You're like me. I only go when it's really bad, but
Yeah.
if you wait too much longer and it's infected that you say it is, it's going to put you down even longer and the pain's going to last longer.
Yeah, I know. But I'm on the show right now. I can't go right now.
I understand.
I have
2
my
days,
priorities-
0.
I have my priorities straight.
But you're 3 hours difference of time, right? So it's 7:45.
Yep.
What you don't want to do is wait and go around noontime on a Sunday because you'll be there for hours.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm thinking about just going to the doctor tomorrow. Who knows?
Well, what you got to look at
Don't
is
put it off though, man. Infections are a serious thing.
in the 24 hours since the last 24, because it's been about 48 hours since they did the procedure, right?
Oh no, it's been a couple weeks.
Oh, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But it's progressively gotten worse each day.
No, it was better, and then the last 2 days it started getting a little worse.
You need to go. I wouldn't wait, dude. I'd go get that looked at.
I wouldn't wait to see the doctor.
No, they're just going to give you
tomorrow.
some penicillin. Here, take
Yeah,
these
but
pills.
maybe it's it could a good situation like that could develop into a blood poisoning situation too. And it could spread.
Starting to sound like my wife, Paul.
Well, no, it could, because I remember people that just, didn't take care of a cut or a wound or whatever. The next thing you know, everything, it hurt a little bit. Then they woke up the next day and their arms just huge, and now it's traveling in their body,
Right.
Right. I mean, an infection can get bad within a 24-hour period. It can get way worse. Don't touch that. AZ said Sarah already ordered one for me. And Justin said, good slang for a business. We engrave everything, even your dick, Justin, from the closet. That's nice. AZ. Yeah,
That would-
the
that would
chat.
be funny.
Now the chat's yelling at you about going and getting it looked at.
Yeah, Sarah's telling you, Curtis.
My wife was all over me about it too.
You got to listen to Sarah, because she's a no nonsense kind of gal. She has to be, because she has to wrangle Justin 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's a bit of work right there.
Yep, exactly.
Plus the kids and the dog.
Yep.
Oh, Sarah wanted to know what you were talking about that I got ordered for me. When you guys were talking about that collar or whatever.
No, we're gonna get her name lasered on your penis.
Sarah
That's what AZ wants to do. I don't know why he wants to do that.
wants to know what did I order for Justin? Yeah.
Because you guys were talking about Paul's dog's collar or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, you can buzz them, you can vibrate, and you can shock them.
Yeah.
Well, vibrate's not so bad.
Justin's used to get.
That's all I do is vibrate the sound. That's all I do on her.
Well, Sarah always tells Justin now heal, and when he doesn't, she takes out the zapper.
Easy or shot collar.
Yep.
Well, you get a Wi-Fi enabled one. You can hit anywhere around the world.
You just pull your phone out and hit the button. Boom.
That's what Matt was talking about getting. He's like, I can hit you with the shocker. He's like a subscriber. I said, oh yeah. Be like, why did Matt get 45 subscribers in like the last 2 minutes? That fucking stupid. Never turn that control over to Matt.
Oh, I hear birds.
I'm starting to get a breeze here. A little bit, not much, but
The more people walked away from the martini bar, they stood there and stood there and stood there and stood there.
You got to call them and find out how long the reservations are before you can get in.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
said.
the thing of it is, the employees just walk by and like they just ignore them.
That's why I said when it's not busy like that, they need to switch it from being seated to seat yourself.
Yeah.
People don't mind walking in and seating themselves.
Well, it's Florida. What do you want?
Just do what Sarah put, Paul.
Let me see. Yep.
yeah, what was that woman's name again? Lorena Babbitt or something, wasn't it?
Lorena.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yep.
Bob.
This line was just lined up when I last mentioned it. Now they've all left. Yeah, one by one group. There's some of them going that way, some of them going this way.
Those two people a minute ago, they were like, screw it. They just walked in. Oh, there's a sexy chat in their chat. You see that?
Yep.
Adult dating site.
Lorena Bobbitt, if he strays, I'll Lorena Bobbitt him. Man, Justin, she's hardcore.
Oh, Justin, you gotta be a good boy now.
You've been warned.
Make sure you, when you go to sleep, you have one
Wow.
eye.
Do what?
Oh, somebody's being reported. So
Was that
somebody
Chris
is
Wedgeworth?
somebody's monitoring the martini bar.
I'm the one that does that.
Oh, okay.
I thought I saw Chris Wedgeworth in that chat.
They're messing with my martini bar. Nope.
Yeah, the problem is though, as you report them, they pop up as quick as you report them. And then YouTube obviously doesn't do a whole lot to stop these things because
That's the thing, sir. You get a good woman. You don't screw that up.
I don't think they even got a moderator on there, Paul.
No, they don't.
oh, because nobody, I don't even think the owner of the channel even moderates the channel. Like he doesn't pay attention to it. He just throws it up there and just lets it run. Probably checks on it every once in a while, and that's it.
You could spend all day there, Paul, because nobody else is doing it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I go back a little bit, but not. You could, like you say, this is like playing a video game.
Like I said, the more you as fast as you knock them down, they pop up. So. Oh, I do, AZ. Very much so.
But see, it just goes on and on up here. But if you go down and look now, I've erased all of them out of all of that part of the chat. And then here it is again.
Well, and especially if they know it's a channel that's not being moderated at all, they're going to keep popping in like crazy.
Yeah.
See, like normally, like on your show or Matt's show or Adrian's show, usually if you knock them out a couple of times, eventually they'll stop coming in because they know you're just going to keep blocking them.
Well, don't you think maybe it's a bot that's doing it?
Oh, I'm know for a fact that's what it is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But when it goes unchecked for hours and hours and hours and hours and days,
Yeah. See, I've got
It's
it cleared
probably
now.
gonna-
I've got it cleared all the way back to here.
it's probably going to latch onto that channel really bad too. You know, because it's
Now
it goes,
Paul channel.
I hate my keyboard. This is my 5th one and skipping. I have to get a wired keyboard. No, I don't think I did, AZ.
space.
You know, they can figure out if you've got copyrighted material on a video, but they can't monitor that.
Well, what we don't know is the settings on this.
Well, and you know what's stupid too, though, Curtis, is sometimes you'll be in your friend's live stream and put your email or something in the chat, and YouTube will automatically flag it as spam and erase it out of the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
But then that shit can pop up 1,000 times and nothing happens.
Yep.
Okay, I've got it pretty much cleared now.
Because sometimes if you try to put an email, a phone number, or an address into the email or into the chats, YouTube looks at it like, oh, that's personal information. It shouldn't be in a live chat. And it will just take it out automatically. Nobody will see it except for you.
It's ridiculous.
Which is, I mean, it's for the most part, that might be a good feature just in case somebody's trying to be malicious with somebody's address or something. Right. But yeah, the reason why they can't block this shit, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Especially when it's the same fucking thing over and over. You think YouTube would recognize, hey, that's probably spam. Let's go ahead and kill it.
That's what I'm saying. They can figure out if they can figure out the song is copyrighted, they should be able to figure out somebody spamming you like that.
Yeah, especially when you know they can figure out that a song's copyrighted within 20 seconds after you upload the video.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that fucking quick. It will say copyright,
Exactly.
Copyright claim.
Well, Paul, I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay, yeah.
I got some stuff I want to do, and I got to go to Port Burwell here in a little while. So
And Curtis has got to go to the hospital too.
yeah,
We can blame it on Curtis, okay?
yeah, there you go. So
Yeah, he needs to go to the emergency room.
Emergency room, yep.
Oh, I finally got an email from that guy in England, that company in England. That
Oh,
wants to-
did you?
Yeah, they sent me some videos, and they said, well, the videos didn't turn out the way we wanted to. The drone pilot was flying too fast, and he didn't photograph the stuff we wanted. But here's some videos to give you an idea. An idea of what?
Yeah, like you're gonna go over and fly or what,
Well, no, I'm just supposed to add lines on the video but I don't know where the lines go. I don't know what the project is. I have no information about it.
Huh.
And what was funny is they said instead of just a week like we did last time, so you don't have to rush, we're going to give you 3 weeks advance. And I go, all right, cool. That was 2 weeks ago. Now we're down to a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, Curtis might give him a little background on what you were talking about.
Oh, so I got a
I'll see you
drone
later.
pilot.
Okay, Paul.
Later,
Later,
Paul.
See you
Paul.
tonight.
hey guys, I gotta go.
There's a drone pilot in England that knows that I do graphics and stuff. And he contacted me and said, hey, I've got this project that I'm working on, and I can't put lines down on the video where they're actually doing this improvement on this small, and it's not a dam, it's water. What do they
Retention
like? It's a flood thing. It keeps on this small stream or small river. It keeps
Like a floodgate?
Yeah, floodgates. That's what I was
Okay.
looking for. Thank you, Justin. And they're going to expand it because it's not big enough. So they need to make some improvements to the holding pond and a few other things. And they needed to notify the public and let the public decide about it. So they took some aerial photos and videos, and I drew some lines on there, and it went over really well. It got approved, and that was like 6-7 months ago. Now the same company has another project where they're doing the same thing somewhere further up the river, creating another one, and they need to improve it, and they want me to do the same thing. So I'm just helping them create a promo video so that
Well,
they
if they're complaining about the drone pilot, then what you need to do is
oh yeah,
tell
they
them-
offered to fly me over, and I said no.
Now, what you need to do is get a commission and gets, because Welch Rob has a company that does videography for hire.
Right. Well, I think this guy works there is what the deal is. The John
Oh,
Paul.
he's on. Okay.
He's on the payroll. So.
Continue in the chat, Curtis.
Hey, Uncle Bill's Toys.
Floodgates, yeah.
So you clairvoyant?
Yeah. No, I never claimed that one, Bill. Bill, why aren't you in here talking? You ought to be on the panel.
Hey, Sarah Stickler, I need you to do me a favor. Get a stick and beat the shit out of Justin for me. I'm gonna post a video. I would love to see that.
What was that? You need your face on a new video.
I will literally promote that video on my YouTube channel of Sarah whooping your ass.
Something about Adrian's face needs to be put on something.
Don't fuck with me, Justin, with your bullshit ass videos.
Hey, Adrian, you warn him now that you don't want to see a new Bumblebee one with your face on there. No, because I think that's what's going through his mind right now.
Justin full of shit with them damn videos. Uncle Bill's Toys, how you doing, buddy? Oh, he took his shirt off, Bill. Curtis, we don't want it without a shirt.
No, we don't want that.
Definitely not.
Nope, don't want that.
Because we don't want to see those moobs. Not boobs, those moobs.
Moobs?
Yeah, moobs. Hey, Robert Glazier, how you doing, buddy?
Robert Glazier. Yeah,
Morning, Robert.
I've heard them called man boobs, but I've never heard of moobs.
Moobs, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna call it because Curtis has got to go to the hospital. We'll blame Curtis, and Adrian's got to go do some
First calling
flying.
for help with those smoke signals.
And Curtis,
I think Adrian wanted a new
Adrian's
video
gonna go
though.
fly, and Justin, he's got family day going there too. So
No, Justin's got plenty of housework to do today.
there you go.
Yeah, right, there you go. The chief has spoken.
You got to get him out of the closet. You know,
Oh, Maury, the chief
Enough of
has
this
spoken.
live stuff for Justin here. He needs to go to work.
Yeah.
No, I got that to do, and then I got a video apparently to do for Adrian.
He's got to come. He'll come back at 5 o'clock after he cooks
All
the
right,
steak.
sounds good. Now you inspect and make sure he does it the right way. None of this quick stuff.
Yeah, we want a
What?
full report if he doesn't do
You
it.
guys
right.
are breaking up. I can't. What was that? What?
Okay,
Sarah, what's that
Sarah,
for
you
me?
need to send me photos of the work that he did so we can
that's right,
critique.
Sarah. We
can
need an
critique it.
inspection tour. Yep.
Yeah, we'll critique what he did.
Okay. All right, everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again this evening at 5 o'clock. And take care. Until then, Adrian, thanks for dropping in. And we'll see everybody again next time.